It's going to be a slightly different reading. This is about if you're trying to secure a property, either to rent or buy. And the reason I'm doing this is because I realized this week that I am predicting my own future with my tarot on a very, very high and very specific level. But it only works if I do this reading for the public and then I find out my own future. So I'm really excited to do this actually. I know it probably won't get as many views, but that's okay. So I've got 3 cards here. So I've got pile 1. Okay, so this is the 4 of Wands with a celebratory garland. I've got pile 2, which is the 4 of Wands, but this has got more of a tropical with the ferns coming out. And pile 3, which is the 4 of Wands with the roses. So choose a card and we're going to find out what's going to happen around a new property. Okay, you finding it, any obstacles, that sort of thing. Okay, so this is for everyone that chose pile 1. So what we're doing today is we're doing if you're trying to buy a property or find a property or rent a property or find somewhere to live, in whatever circumstance, this is your reading. And as mentioned, the reason I'm doing this is because I realized last week that I'm predicting my own future. I didn't realize with my tarot readings. I kind of knew, sometimes I felt these readings resonated with me. But there was a reading recently that predicted an exact scenario down to the finest detail of emotions. It was just blew me away. So I'm now predicting my own future. So I'm looking for a property. So there's going to be a law of attraction here, you know, with yourselves. So let's have a look. So you're looking for a property and to rent or buy or move or whatever, for whatever reason. Okay, it might be work, that sort of thing. So let's find out what's going to happen around finding this property and the outcome. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's strange. Okay, let's have a look, guys, at this. Let me bring that down a wee bit. I know you can't really see the cards, but because they're quite dark, but let me just tune into this a little bit. So what I'm feeling here is that you're looking for a property, okay, which we know, but it's very, very difficult at the moment because we've got the 5 of Pentacles here. All right. And funnily, all the houses are covered in snow, which means kind of like there's no movement. And there could be financial worries around this property, getting this property as well, because the 5 of Pentacles is very much like, I can't afford. That's the energy around the 5 of Pentacles. Also, a lot of concern about being homeless and that sort of thing, you know, or losing your stability or losing your money. So it's quite a strong energy. And we've got this Knight of Wands. Can you see him with a little cloaked spirit, sending them off in a certain direction, sending you in a direction. So the energy at the moment is this kind of darker energy, this kind of negative energy is maybe directing you in the wrong direction at the moment, okay? And it looks like for some of you, you're going back to a past event or an area or a feeling that you had before, and you're kind of looking for that again in the property. All right, so it's definitely to do with the past. All right, So it could be a relocation to a place you had before, wanting to be in a home you had before, thinking about a place you had before that you really like, but I feel like this energy is taking you off in the wrong direction. Now, the really good card here is the Nine of Pentacles here. So, okay, so it's a good message here for you. So what they're saying is at the moment, whether you feel it or not, that you're in quite a good position, right? That you have a sense of abundance around you. And for some of you, you could be in a very beautiful location at the moment and not realize it, or not realize your what you have and the life that you are living now. Because I feel like they're saying here, if you go backwards, like to something to the past, you could end up in a very difficult position, whereas now you're in a very stable position, according to the cards, in comparison to what you could go to if you went back the way. Now, this is so funny because you've got a lot of energy to the past here. It's very difficult to kind of understand it in a way. I see that there's some difficulty in manifesting a new home, because I've got the Magician, which is normally a great card, but the wand isn't active. I feel like the wand should be active here. It's almost like you haven't actually gone into the energy of really, making that final wish. And can you believe it? Right next to it is the wish card, the Star card. All right. So it's like the Magician is, look, if you met the Magician, okay, with that, if you went into a temple, you say, oh, well, he hasn't started his ceremony or his magic yet. So that's you trying to make your wish come true here, and it hasn't come true at the moment. But we do have this beautiful Chariot here, which tells me there is a process currently going on towards this home. But again, it looks like it's going into the past. So let's check. All the energy is going into the past. It's very strange, actually. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. What's going on here? Tell me more. I might have to do these cards, actually. So they're trying to suggest where you are now is good, or better than you imagine. Or you have a potential of a lot of abundance where you are. Let's just see what can happen here. So tell me more about what's going on here. Let's find out what's going on here. So what's going on here? Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay. So these cards are upside down. No. Oh, that's really interesting. Oh, the upside down to a point. That is so interesting. Okay, let's have a look. Let's make sure we pop them up the right way. So there was 2 reversals there. Okay, that seems to be the right way. Okay, so I'm just going to say what I see here. So going into the past here, there's a secret sex. Oh, secret sex in reverse. And we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So the suggestion to me is, and this is a little bit strange, might not resonate with everybody. The suggestion to me that is that if you're going into the past here, that are you going back to a situation where there was some romantic liaison or third party situation, something like that, where you have an affair? Are you going back to an energy of that? Now, if that doesn't relate to your property, it could be that you would be going back into a situation where you're not valued, or that there's going to be complications here. It's like a blocking off towards, hold on. The suggestion on this reading, and if it doesn't resonate this part, stay with me and see if the rest resonates. This is very specific. If you're going back to a past property or an area or something like that, in the hope that you're going to be with somebody, okay, it looks like that won't happen, okay, because it's secret sex and the Knight of Wands, all right? So if you're going to be close to somebody, if you're going to be with somebody, if you're going because you're hoping something will happen, it doesn't look like it's going to happen, or it's blocked to happening, okay? There's not many other meanings around the secret sex, okay? Which is a very strong story. So if you are returning somewhere, this person is trying to shut off their feelings for you, and also trying to not initiate anything romantic with you. That's really interesting. Although I do feel that they actually do want to, but for some reason it's blocked. All right, so I've got the King of Cups here under the wish fulfillment. So it does feel like, for some of you in this reading, go to another card if it doesn't resonate, that there's possibility of wanting to go back to the past to be with somebody, okay, or to be close to somebody. And I feel like this person wants the same, but there's going to be something that blocks that actually happening. So let's stay on the property, please. What about the property here? Now, when I do this, I know what it looks like because the camera is catching, but I can't actually see the cards from where I am. It's just so that you know. So if I do it this way, and I can see the cards, you can't, but I can, all right? But I can't see the cards when I do it like this, okay? Although you can. Yeah, so there seems like it feels like you're trying to go back to something nostalgic, something that meant something to you. All right. Where this property is concerned, or this location is concerned. All right, might be a town, might be a city, might be a country. All right, there's a lot of romantic nostalgia around here, and someone that you like. And it's just got this energy of, yeah, I mean, there could be some messaging from this person if you go to this location and that sort of thing. Why is it blocked, please? Justice in reverse. There's something here. Gosh, so they've come out reversed. Let me just check. That's so interesting. Let me pop them up the right way. If there's a hope that something's going to be restored, just bear with me a minute, guys. Pop these up the right way as much as possible. Yeah, see how that goes. There's a reversal there as well. So you can have reversals and put them in the right upright, and they can still come out reversed because they kind of flip when they come out. Yeah, I feel like what you're hoping for with this property is that you're hoping that something is going to be restored in your life. The universe is going to give you something back, and it's saying it's not going to happen. I'm sorry to say, okay? Or if there's any legal stuff connected with this as well, it's not going to be in your favor here, okay? Yeah, I think that you really, really need to understand that. Okay, so that looks quite a negative path. Let me just see what the outcome is if you go back to that. Oh my God, another reversal. Okay. If you go back to that, what's the outcome, please? What's the outcome property-wise? Oh, well, you've got the Chariot. Oh, okay. So I feel like what they're trying to tell you is if there's a sort of romantic connection here, that's not going to get off the ground if you go back. All right. But there's something positive coming out here because you've got the Chariot. So there seems like you've got Chariot twice actually. So it feels like there could be if you do go back or you get a property or rent a property or something like that in this location, okay, or this particular property, it does seem like it could springboard you into something new, which is quite interesting because we've got the King of Swords here. So although you don't get justice in the connection, you seem to get justice where the property is concerned. So it could go in your favour. Just as I said justice, did you see justice fell down over there? Yeah. So I feel like although you don't get justice here, you get justice here. So romantically you won't, but you might get it property-wise. Yes, it could work out for you. Because this card here that's pointing you backwards, you're always taking a risk with this particular card here. Outcome. Wow. Okay. Well, this is getting really, really interesting, guys. So romantically, no. There's going to be some sort of block. It's not going to work out. So if you're hoping you're going to be close to someone, or you're hoping, or you've been, I don't know, if you were going to move in with someone, it's not going to work. All right. As much as this person wants it to, I feel like they have feelings for you. It's not going to work. The energy is not there. And I have to say, if you're hoping for sex, you're not going to get it. Okay. Well, it's not going to be the right energy between you. But there does seem to be a really, really positive springboard here where property is concerned. Very, very, very positive. Now, the weird thing is that what I'm seeing is that this man, there's a man here, or male energy that really likes you. And even though it doesn't work out romantically, it could be that they actually put a lot of effort into assisting with a property, and that could be in your favor. Okay. Yeah. You've got Three of Pentacles and you've got the Chariot. And the Three of Pentacles, although you can't see it on this card, it very often means a home, right? And a lot of harmonious collaboration here. That's very, very positive. So that might be a reason to go back to, the energy is like to go back, all right? So over here, we've got you in, like, this is the kind of, the manifestation isn't happening. And then over here, we've got you in a very positive position. Again, the Chariot seems to be going back. But I just want to find out why, because these two cards, this Chariot here and here, and this Nine of Pentacles is really quite positive. So I want to see what that means. So we've got the divine timing, which is fantastic. So you've got some divine timing coming in with this property. So I guess not to push it too much, okay? So obviously with manifestations, you have to work on all levels. You know, you have to do the legwork, you know, go through the listings and stuff like that. Excuse me. So you have to do all that. And then what I feel, this is what I do, is that I like to go to the area, if you can, you know, if it's close by, and go around the area. so that your energy, oh my God, I've got something in my throat. Just bear with me a moment. Sorry about that. Yeah, so you do all your listings, you look through all the listings online, then you go to the area and you kind of drive or cycle around, whatever you do. So your energy goes out consciously to the homes that you're looking for, and they speak to you and you speak to them. And the third thing is well, this is what I find. You can either automatic writing or build a 3D model. I've actually built a 3D model of my ideal home. So that's also good. So there's some divine timing coming in here. So I feel like they're saying, look, it's in hand. You don't have to worry too much. If you feel like you've got a deadline, it's all in hand. Oh, interesting. Oh, look at that. The contract just came out. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Something very fruitful going to happen. So I've got the Italian lemons here. So for some of you, it is related to a male. And for others, it just means that it's going to be fruitful. Something's going to be fruitful. We've got the Knight of Swords here, which is great. Well, this is getting interesting, because we've got the Knight of Swords here, which is, I feel like all of a sudden with next to this divine timing, something's going to happen really quick, like boom, it's going to happen quick. But because we've got the Chariot here and the Chariot here from the past and the future, I feel like there's something there. And also because you've got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords, there's something reflecting from the past into the future here. So I see the Chariot coming in the future and I see the Chariot going into the past. So there's something here going on. There's a lot of third-party secret sex going on as well. Okay, but there's something else going on here. Also, this card again, as I said before, this third party can also mean that you're not going to be valued or appreciated as a woman. Okay, or as a sexual person. So switch up the genders. You know, that you could be seen less than or something, or as a commodity, that sort of thing. So that's very strong in this reading. Oh, right, we've just had a ton of cards fall out here. Okay, so what it's suggesting to me here is that I think this theme is very strong. Romantically, nothing's going to happen. And just be careful you're not going to get your heart broken here, all right? And while it looks very complicated, oh, excuse me, and there's a lot of competition, there's a lot of complexities, you know, it could be difficulties, I don't know, I'm thinking deposits and paying bills and, you know, just literally moving could be quite difficult. Even though that could be quite difficult, there's an outcome of great abundance here and bliss and joy and happiness. Isn't that beautiful? So it all works out. But I think the question that I need to ask here is, should you go back to the past? Because it seems like it works out either way, but romantically it doesn't work out. Should you go back to the past, to this location or something? Okay, so let's have a look here. Oh my God, they don't make it easy, do they? What are they saying here? I think to go back to the past, there's some really serious ethical and moral dilemmas here. And I think your instinct is already telling you what's going to happen. Okay. Yes, okay. So what they're saying to you is you've got to make a spiritual kind of very strong decision here. So you've got to make a decision in the spiritual realm, and you've got to make a decision in the physical realm. I don't know if you can see this, but this card and this card are quite similar. So can you see the two grey pillars? Okay, well, these are actually grey pillars as well, and they're both about decision making. All right. And one is in the spiritual realm, or the dimensional realm, if you want to call it, and one is in the 3D realm of the ethical and moral decision. So one is kind of religious and one is spiritual. And these are really high cards in the tarot deck. So it really means that you have to make this decision based on both areas. So it hasn't actually said don't do it. But why have I've got this mirror in. I feel like I'm looking in a mirror in the past and the future. Let me just pull this one now. It's telling me you can't really move without some romantic complications here. Okay. Wow, this is getting so confusing. So what I'm seeing here is a tower moment over here, okay, which, you know, towers are painful, you know, and disruption. I mean, it's one of the biggest cards in the deck where pain is concerned, but nonetheless, you seem to come out okay in terms of the property. All right. Now, it's funny because towers are properties, you know, a tower is a building here. So I'm okay. Well, you are the Empress in this situation. And then over here, we've got a really nice kind of collaboration over here, which also looks romantic. It's a bit weird. Oh, the devil. Oh my God. Right, guys. What I'm seeing here is you find the property whether you move forward or backwards. But in doing so, in both of these scenarios, we've got the Hierophant again, twice. It's almost like, how can I best explain this to you? It's almost like for this pile, you can't make this move without a lot of romantic energy, hopes and dreams and things like that around a romantic energy. It's like you can't seem to move to a new property without high coming in here, whether you go back or forward. Okay, so I don't fully understand it, but it's really, really heavily laden with a third party situation and you not getting what you want. We've got separation here. We've got third party here. We've got secret sex here. We've got messaging here, secret messaging. Okay. However, with this tower, the tower is that this person hasn't made up their mind about you. to come forward. As I said, that, you know, they haven't made that decision. So if you are moving and you feel like this person is at the other end, you need to make sure, have they made that decision about, or what decision is it that they've made? You know, are you going back to a location because you love that location, irrelevant of who's there? Because you could get your heart broken here. Or the property that, I don't know, I sort of feel like the property that you move into could be a very difficult situation for you, okay? But nonetheless, it's like you leave there, this first property, and you move on to something really amazing. And if you come forward as well, it still seems to have someone from the past here attached to you moving forward. And we've got the devil energy, so there's a lot of ethical and moral decisions around you moving in relation to another person. This one's a slightly different. There is a courtship card, two people together. Okay. This could relate to someone that you have to collaborate with or something like that. Okay, around this property. And it's difficult. You've got, I'm afraid to say, there's two difficult journeys here. Okay. But you do end up with a property. Okay, so let me just see if I want to see to what level this difficulty is. I mean, is it financial ruin or anything like that you have to worry about? Okay, and here, how bad is it? No, that's more of a romantic thing there. Okay, how bad is it, this tower? It's pretty bad, to be honest. But are they going to lose everything? What's going to happen? I feel like on this one, you want, going back to this location, you want help and assistance from someone, okay? And I feel like you feel that they're going to be supportive, and they're not. They're not going to be supportive. They're not going to help you, all right? And then this one here, if you move forward, there's still a lot of difficulty, and it seems to be around romance here. Okay. The separation. I don't think we can say any more about this. We've got separation here. So, at the end of the day, romantically, moving one direction or the other, if there's someone that you're interested in and have a connection with, you're not going to be together. I'm really sorry to say that, but you're not going to be together. And you could have your heart broken here. But it doesn't look like you're going to fall into financial ruin. It doesn't look like anything, you're going to lose everything. It looks like on both scenarios you get your property. But I think this is a warning about your heart, or you're feeling that your life falls apart. Now, what I don't understand is whether you move backwards or forwards in either direction, you're still going to get this feeling. So why are they getting this feeling? Let me just clear this. So you've seen all this. This is very interesting. It's been a long one, hasn't it? Okay, so what I don't understand is, why is it that you can't move forward without any heartache or any romantic involvement, you know? So I'll just find out for you. Okay. So why is it that they can't move backwards or forwards without any romantic heartache? You've got a tower moment going backwards, and you've got double separation going forward. Okay, so why is that related to the home? Okay, so let's see why you can't move backwards or forwards. Why is it that they're finding it difficult to move backwards or forwards? think that is just a situation where you're looking for help and support and generosity and things like that. And whoever you've got involved in this, okay, they're not supportive. They're not going to make you a priority. Okay, they're only thinking of themselves and they're very, very passive. Okay, and I feel like you're doing a lot of work and a lot of effort around them. But how do they move forward without this energy? Oh my God, guys. They're saying it's not possible to go backwards or forwards without this feeling of separation. Okay? It's just not possible, because I've actually seen a woman in a house here and she's got everything that she wants. So it looks like you get your house, okay? Whether you go forwards or backwards. But going forward, this romantic connection doesn't work out. And going backwards, it doesn't work out. All right. I think going forwards is probably better solution than going back. All right. Because tower moments don't feel good. All right. And I see you in a property, very, very beautiful, but it's like your heart's been broken here. And there is a separation here. And I think that you just got to look at your own path, your own spiritual path here. But property wise, yeah, you seem to get the property that you want, and it's extremely beautiful. Really, it really, really is. A lot of flowers as well. Okay. Even though I keep asking property, all right, I keep getting the romantic story. Okay, so there is some real, I think this is important, there is some solid stability coming into your life with your property. You get the property, all right, so that's not a problem. Could be a lot around getting the property around culture and traditions, and around how society works and functions around this property, all right? So you might get this property through someone that knows someone that knows someone, basically. But, and I do see you relocating here, but it's almost as though you've got to get away from a negative energy. Because, as I said, someone's not helping you here, all right? So I think that message is quite clear. It's a little messy card-wise, but I think it's quite clear. So that's very specific to everybody. Okay, but you will get your home. I guess it's a case of leaving someone or returning back to someone. All right, but you'll get your home. I just want to see how beautiful the home is. The home's like, it looks really beautiful. How beautiful is the home, please? It looks really beautiful. It really does. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah. So home-wise, yes. I mean, I see you kind of working a lot, but really enjoying, like building for your future here, which is really, really beautiful. I see you very abundant. I see you starting a new life, and the sunshine is out, and you feel free of things, you know, like you've left the burdens behind you, which is really, really beautiful. I see you in the sunshine, really enjoying life here, and really enjoying the process of building things for the future and having the money to do that and creating the money to do that. So that's really positive. Sorry, this is such a long reading. I should have, like, I don't know, the cards obviously wanted to tell you this, okay? So, yeah, oh, a lot of abundance here. So this is funny, when you don't get help here, you seem to get help over here. That's the same card. Getting a lot of financial abundance. 1 in a million. Wow, what the hell's going on here? It's just changed direction completely. Okay, guys, this is like crazy now. That was the proposal card. Hangman twice. Queen of Pentacles. You definitely got your property. Queen of Pentacles, domestic goddess. Star card. I don't know, that's kind of weird. It's almost so when you get your property, someone becomes very interested in you. Very interested in you. Right, I'm going to leave it there because this could just go on for the whole hour. Okay, so thanks for staying with me. Look, you've got a really great outcome here. It looks like whatever's been going on. Look, I see tears, all right? I see tears. But whatever's been going on with you romantically, it looks like you get this amazing outcome. And also an amazing romantic outcome as well. But whether that's with the same person or a different person, it's hard to tell. And that's probably another reading, all right? But I'm going to leave it there and, you know, leave me a comment if you want. But that was quite a amazing reading in the sense that it was very complicated and a lot of double cards, you know, it's a lot of strong energy here, you know, like it's quite a dramatic story. But you're not going to lose anything financially. You know, you're not going to be destitute or anything like that. Okay, it's just got this really strong heartache over it, you know. Right, guys, thank you for pile 1. I'm going to leave it there. I'm really intrigued if that resonates with any of you. It's a super intense story there. Thank you so much. Take care. Ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao. So this is for everyone that picked pile 2. So the question is about getting your property, the energies around getting a property, what's going to happen, that sort of thing. What should you be looking out for? Will you actually get your property? You know, that sort of thing. So this is for pile 2. I'm going to, because the cards are, oh my God, the cards are the same as pile 1. Oh, this is nice. Very similar theme. Seems to be a lot around romance with your property. Okay. So what I'm seeing is a painful separation, first of all, an ending of a cycle, and it's very, very painful. And I see you kind of on a soul journey in connection with this. So leaving your property, okay, and kind of going off on your own path, right, after you leave this property. But I do see you in a new property, a very beautiful property here. But there's something sad about leaving your property. All right, you might feel that there's a lot of hassle. You might feel under attack, you know, so be warned with this, or it doesn't go smoothly, you know, or people aren't acting very nice around you. But I see you then in a very peaceful property here, very beautiful property, and very, very happy to a degree, but you're kind of lacking something, not in the home, but maybe feeling a bit lonely, okay? But you do end up with a very beautiful property. So even though you're sort of under attack, I see you very strong and very successful here, very successful in your outcome with the 6 of Wands. Yeah, very successful. And people are also going to see you as very successful as well, you know. So even though they're being difficult, you're okay. And what's really beautiful, I've got this Ten of Cups here. Now, it could be, it is a marriage card, and it is, or is a very deep committed relationship card. But for you, it could also mean that there's some, even though there's some difficulties over here with people, there's a lot of harmony over here. So you could find yourself in a very harmonious situation here after with this 10, going into maybe a good connection with whoever you're buying it from, or romantically, or I don't know, the landlord or the agency or whatever, but particularly harmonious and very fruitful and very good. And for others, it is a romantic connection that works out here. Then we've got this lovely Page of Pentacles. So there's a little bit of a jump here. So we've got this, and then there seems to be someone on their own. Let me just see what happens, what it is, what's happening here. So again, I see you in a harmonious connection. Could be romantic, could be like, as I said, with a landlord, could be with neighbours, could be people around you, you know, like harmonious connections here with the Page of Pentacles, which is opportunities. But I see a jump between, let me just see, it's like you've got friends here or something and not here. Why is that? Okay, so you're definitely relocating, that's for sure. This relocating could have been quite a heavy burden. As I said, you've got separation here, so it could be quite a difficult journey. But I do see you relocating to a new town or city. It's funny, I almost feel like you're leaving something or someone you love to start again. And then you're building new connections or new romantic connections and things like that. Yeah, that's what I see. Leaving somewhere you love, or something, somewhere or someone that you love, and starting again, and having new friendships and new relationships here. And they are good. Okay, they are good. The new ones are good, but there's something very special here. What's going on? King of Cups. Yeah. So maybe someone will miss you a lot when you go on your journey. I'm almost missing you for them. Yeah. I feel it with this King of Cups, this in the middle. So there's a lot of emotional energy around this move, I have to say. I don't know who it is or why there's all this emotion around here. You know, it could be family, could be friends, could be a lover, you know, could be children, I guess. Not feeling so much children. As you start this new life here. 1 in a million. Yeah, someone thinks that you're 1 in a million. And also, actually, this is really important. This is a location card as well. There's a very, very, very beautiful location here. Are you leaving this beautiful location? Very, very important and beautiful location here. Proposal. Now, I just said on the other video, if I hold the cards like this, you can see them. I can't see them. If I put them the other way, you can't see them and I can. So when I'm picking cards, I can't see them. Wow, so something's happening here. This happened in pile 1. Yeah, I mean, you're going to get your property in and it's going to be pretty damn amazing. I see a lot of abundance coming in here, a lot. I feel like you're leaving somebody or something or a location you don't really want to leave, but you leave it, but it seems to work out really well for you. Okay. It's been a really long, hard journey. This really has a very emotional journey. Hierophant. This was in pile 1. So wherever you go, I do see a lot of stability coming in. I see you really committing to this new place, which is really great. I feel like there's a lot of serious decisions to be made around this, but with the proposal and the 6 of Pentacles, wow. And not only that, there could be a romantic liaison coming in here, or it could be that you just ignite with people, like a lot of friendships, a lot of positive people that you really resonate with on a really high level. Tell me about this separation over here. Okay. Oh my God. Right. So there's one of 2 things here. Either you're separating from a situation where you felt very fruitful, okay, in one way. Okay, so it's very, very fruitful, very abundant, and you're leaving that situation. But don't worry, because the future's like really good. There's a little bit of a long and hard journey. Or you're leaving someone, the romantic energy, where you're a commodity or you're not valued, or someone doesn't value you here, okay? Your landlord, the agency, your family, your friends, they're not valuing you, okay? They just see you as a commodity. And for others, it really is, they just see you as a sex commodity, all right? So it's a little bit complicated here. And you're leaving that scenario, and then someone seems to be very upset that you're leaving. I think someone's in love with you here. Someone's very upset, but it could be, as I said, it could be friend, could be family, could be romantic, but it works out. You start this looking good over, who's the 10 of Cups? Yeah. Yeah, someone wonders where you go. They're wondering where you're going for some reason. And over here, this is very good though, here. Yeah, you're feeling a sense of loss, sort of love when you move. Oh, look. When you move, you feel a sense of loss of love here, okay? But it's very abundant. It's very, very abundant here. The Lovers and the... I'm honestly a little bit confused. This is very much like pile 1. So you've got a lot of positive people coming in, or energies coming in with the love. You've got the Lovers, which could mean literally romantic, all right? The Lovers can also mean very harmonious relationships as well, or very harmonious, you know, even your relationship with your house or the environment, or the relationship with your surroundings or the city or the town. It can mean that as well. It's very, very beautiful harmony and balance. So it's really, really good, but there is a sense of a loss of love here. But it's very possible you moving brings someone to you, okay? Just want to... Yeah, there's someone that feels very wounded over here, that you're leaving, and you're taking the Chariot and you're leaving them, basically. okay? And they feel stabbed in the back, or they feel wounded, all right? So I see a lot of problems over whatever situation you're in just now related with your home, you're leaving it. And then this person, or the energies kind of change, where there's this lovely sort of collaboration or feeling of love, whether it, like I said, whether it's with friends or family or a partnership or children, whatever it is. And then there's this lovely going into the future, and then someone really misses you, and then it seems to restore in some way, like you lose love but you seem to gain it. Okay, you lose love but you seem to gain it, or you lose the love. You know, you can love a place but then it seems to be restored again. All right, so I need to look at that a little bit more for myself as well. You know, you might have a particular place that you really, really love and you leave it. Okay, it could be, you know, by the sea or something like that. But then you seem to regain so much love in the future. And it's almost like this comes back. I see a lot of sea around this location, by the way. The location you're leaving, okay. Justice comes in. That's good. Wow, okay. Yeah, so there's something happening in this middle bridge here. As you go on your journey, as I said, someone's upset that you're leaving. But then there's this lovely magician sort of energy, and justice comes in to restore what's rightfully yours, which is really beautiful. So although you feel a loss of love, feel some sort of separation, you know, you can feel that when you leave a city or something. You sort of, you know, you can feel really sad when you leave a city or a town and you relocate. But then it gets all restored again with this beautiful lover's energy, which I say can be beautiful harmony and stuff, and lots of friendships. And for some of you, this could be new love on the horizon, or in love with the place. I'm really feeling ignited and energized by this new location. But initially you feel lonely. All right. Not for long, I don't think. And just these beautiful cards. Look at these beautiful cards. You can see how positive they are just from the colors, you know. Just really, 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 really beautiful. Yeah, there's a bit of sadness here, which is only to be expected, isn't it? When you relocate, you know, there's always a sadness, isn't it? Oh, I'm getting sad when you close the door. Hold on. Not having my breakfast yet. How many times have you closed a door and felt really sad? Sometimes you can close a door and feel really relieved. But there's a sadness in the shifting of life, isn't there? And I think that's what's happening with this reading. There's a sadness of an ending and a shifting of life, and leaving a place that you love and things that you love. It can be as simple, like, you know, you, like me, I cycle everywhere, you know, cycling down a certain path to go to a certain shop, and you really love that journey, and you won't be able to do that anymore. Or you're near someone that you really love, like a friend, and you won't be able to do that anymore. But it seems to all restore, okay? In such a beautiful way. It seems to all restore, but I do feel some sadness here, okay, of leaving here, okay? But yeah, you get your home, and it's really, really beautiful, okay? You feel a bit lonely initially, and suddenly everything all ignites. Everything all ignites and just becomes really amazing and incredible. So I'm really happy for you, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to cry anymore. Oh dear. Okay, that's great, guys. So thank you, pile 2. Do let me know if you enjoyed that. Seems to be very specific readings this morning. Okie dokie. So let's do the next one. So this is for everyone that picked pile 3. So we're going to look at you moving and getting a property and everything around it. Now, I've had a very strong theme today. There seems to be a lot of romantic energy connected with your move. Okay, so far this could be different, this reading. Okay, and the reason I'm doing property today is because I've realized that this week, I realized that I am predicting my own future through my readings, and I'm wanting to move house, and I wanted to see the energy around it. So let's have a look. Same energy again. This is unbelievable. Wow. Okay. So around moving, it's like you're still waiting. You're waiting on someone to make a decision, actually. Or you will be waiting on someone to make a decision, and they haven't made that decision, and it's delaying things. But and this decision is about collaborating together. So this is the workplace. So it could be, you know, an agency or family member or whoever it is that's facilitating you to work. Facilitating you to move. Okay, so there are delays here, and you're like, well, where are you? Yeah, I was going to say it works out, but I'm going to pause on that. So, but the Wheel of Fortune is coming in for you. So even though this person is delaying in kind of giving you the information or letting you know the information or letting you know whether the property is free or whatever it is, there's a delay, but the Wheel of Fortune is coming in. So I feel it's imminent and it's going to happen soon. So even if you feel you've been waiting a long time, got the lovely Star card. And I do feel like kind of your wish is going to come true here. So I see that you end up here. When you're offered this, I feel like you're not sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're not sure. So some sort of collaboration out here with somebody. I feel it's a male. Like I said, it could be agency, family member, whatever. It's not going to work out. All right. And I feel like you're holding on to your money and your emotions here. So I feel like you get an offer because the Wheel of Fortune comes in, but you're holding on too tightly to what you have. And let's see. Yeah, so a little bit of a long journey here. Right, so this is a bit weird because I feel like it's going to change now. But also I feel like there's been a long journey here, or it's going to feel like a long journey, but you're definitely moving. It's been quite difficult. All right, could be quite difficult also to move. So I'm going past and present tense, okay? For some of you, it's been a long journey here. And you're trying not to show your emotions around this move, and you're holding on too tightly to your money. You're doing a lot of soul searching about this. So what's the advice from Spirit, please? Do they get the property, please? That they're looking for. Do they get the property they're looking for? So there's a lot of nostalgia around a past property. Oh, nice. Oh, there's a lot of loss, feeling a loss and love here. Wow, this is almost identical. So just so you know, when I hold the cards like this, the camera can see it, but I can't. If I turn them up, I can see them and you can't. So, wow, I mean, this is almost identical. So I do see you getting a new property, but there's a lot of sadness. Again, I've just literally said this on the last card. There's a lot of sadness leaving a place that you love. So it could be, as I said in my last number 2 reading, it could be that, you know, the specific things that you love. I don't know, maybe you go down a certain street and, you know, to go shopping and you really love that journey, and you're going to miss that. Maybe you're going to miss friends and things like that as well when you move. You are moving, okay. I just want to see if this is the new place, the 1 in a million. It could be your 1 in a million new place. Is it the new place? Yeah, could be. Or is it a past place? I am finding it a little difficult. It's a little bit, it's like the past and the future are coming. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. Is this a past place or is it a new place? It's not very clear, actually. No. Okay, it's kind of weird. Right, I don't really know how to say this. I think this is what it is. It's like you're going back to a past place. Your new place is going to be in a past place. Okay. Does that make sense? Your new place is going to be in the same location as a past place. Yeah. And there's a lot of nostalgia around this place. Okay. There's a lot of bliss coming in for you with this new place as well. Now, can I just check that's not a temporary place? All right. In these readings today, it feels like very much your past and your future are the same. Could be the same location, could be the same people involved, this sort of thing. But there's heartache around it. So, what was I going to ask there? Hold on a minute. I forgot what I was going to ask there. Oh, well, they're just telling me. They're like, okay, we can't wait for you to ask us. There's a lot of love here, which is good. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. So let me just go through it again. You're waiting on someone's decision, and they're not helping. So someone's letting you down. Could be a friend, could be an agency, could be a partner, could be family. Someone lets you down here. However, the Wheel of Fortune just changes anyway, and it can feel like a very long journey, okay, or it has been a long journey. But this is the weird thing. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune's coming in now, but it feels like the journey is really, really long. And you've been holding on too tightly. Maybe you've been worried and you're asking people, you might get an offer and you don't know whether to take it or not. All right. So you do some soul searching. And in the soul searching, there's a lot of nostalgia and a feeling of loss and love. And we've got the proposal. So there looks like there was a real opportunity of a happiness, all right, around a certain occasion or people or something like that, okay? But then the Magician comes in and the Six of Pentacles comes in and the 1 in a million comes in. So something comes in. So at the point of loss, something really, really beautiful comes in. Or the feeling of sadness of losing or leaving something, your property comes in. And it feels like this property is in the same place as somewhere before. So whether you're going back to somewhere or it reminds you of this place. And there's a lot of bliss, joy, and happiness. And there's a house here with bliss, joy, and happiness. But there's also this, oh, hold on a second. I thought that 4 of Swords was you being not happy for some reason. It's a holiday place. It's a location where people normally holiday. Oh. Okay. all right, I know what it's going to ask. And and when you get to this, there's just so much joy and happiness. There's so much close relationships, either love or with the people around you. You know, it's very abundant. There's a sense of adventure here as well, like maybe not like exploring something new and not really understanding what you're exploring. I know what I want to ask. Is this place permanent that we're talking about? To the point like more than a few months, you know, that you're going to be here, you know, for a few years, that sort of thing. Yes. Yes, it's longer. Yes, 2 of Cups, beautiful. So some really great energy coming in here. Oh my God, yes. Some really, really good energy coming in here. Really nice. Very happy for you. She says in this separation. Right. I don't know exactly what's going on here, right? And this has been in all the reading. There's a real sense of loss and heartache and separation. I don't fully understand it. And then there's just like this complete revival of joy, bliss, and happiness. You know, 2 of Cups is like great connections, beautiful love, lovely harmony, happiness. 10 of Cups. I mean, 10 of Cups is just like sublime. It's practically a marriage. So I don't really fully understand around this moving. There's loss and there's just this beautiful joy, happiness, and bliss coming in. And this is what's happening in all the readings. All the reading. Are you reconnecting with somebody here? Okay. Are you reconnecting? Maybe it's a reconnection here. It's like I said, it's like you're going back to a place where you were before. Is it a reconnection? Because there seems a lot of loss in love. Celebration here. Boundary lady. Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords. As I said, because I'm a love and relationship reader, it's quite difficult sometimes to switch over to, you know, okay, we're doing property. So the general energy here is, I'm going to say it one more time, waiting, someone lets you down. The Wheel of Fortune comes in anyway, and it feels like I feel it's going to come quickly, but you feel like you've been on a long journey. You're holding on to money too tightly. You go and do some soul searching, and what happens is that you return to a place that you were before, okay? And there's heartache and loss here. But then what happens, there seems to be a revival comes in of the most amazing, beautiful, either romantic or friendships or people supporting you here, right? Real beautiful joy and abundance comes in. It could be the revival of a connection here, 100%, okay? I mean, because we end up with the Lovers, right? So we've got the Lovers, which is beautiful balance and harmony, like amazing in your life, in your connections, in your relationships, in your romantic life. We've got the 10 of Cups. Some of you get married, that's it. We've got the 2 of Cups. Could be new love coming in for some of you, or just surrounded by people that you're really, really connected with. All right. And this home is the 10 of Pentacles. Very, very, very beautiful home, by the way. Okay. And I see a lot of abundance here. A lot of abundance. And I'll tell you why I see a lot of abundance. If you're not abundant, you're a way to become abundant. because we've got the 1 in a million card. So this is the location, something that means a lot to you, or a location that reminds you of somewhere you've been before. Okay, we've got the Magician. Oh, don't know if you can see that. Oh, can't you see that? You've got the Magician manifesting. You've got this beautiful 10 of Pentacles, which is the ultimate home card. You've got this lovely 6 of Pentacles, which is abundance. Some of you might have money coming in from somewhere. And you've got the proposal card and this lovely 9 of Cups, which is almost more than you need. So you get there. So don't worry, you get there. But there has been some heartache here. Let's see the heartache ones. You know, there's a bit of a journey here. Look. Might be a few tears along the way here. Okay. And then we've also got, I mean, these cards are just stunning. So you've got, I don't know if you can see that the Lovers, there's 2 people there, 2 people there, 2 people there. So this is about amazing connections, harmonious relationships, people around you that are going to support you. Or it can be just the feeling of love and joy and bliss where you are, and sheer abundance here. That you're going into a very, very loving space. You really, really are. But someone's going to let you down. Just so that you know. Okay. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed it. Everybody got their houses, so that is great. But there just seems to be, we're all in the law of attraction together. We're all on the same timeline here. And there just seems to be a lot of romantic energy connected with everybody's move today. Okay. So everyone, don't know why I'm picking the cards up before I finish. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. I know it probably won't get any views, but as I said, I'm synchronizing with my readings now. So I just want to do that property one because I'm moving. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao.